Taste and see that the Lord is good, and he is the joy of those who take refuge in him. Psalm 34 verses 8. Hello family, a very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. The holidays is fast approaching, and there is going to be for sure some fried rice recipe on the holiday spread, and here are some compilation of amazing fried rice recipes for you all, so go ahead and enjoy. This is the assorted fried rice recipe that you need for this holiday season and beyond. It is that good. So for this recipe, these are the ingredients you will need. You need your perfectly cooked jasmine rice. Select any veggies of choice. I also have some 3 eggs, a little bit of seasoning, and for the choice of protein, I'll be going for some boneless chicken, some shrimp, and some pork belly as well. I will be using some fresh ginger here, as you can see. And for the sauces, I have some fish sauce, oyster sauce, and dark soy sauce. Of course, we need our oil to fry everything. So below in the description box, you are going to find each and every listed ingredient with its right quantity. All right, so let's begin by cooking our rice. And for the rice, we are using jasmine rice today with our stock. This is the stock that I got from steaming my turkey tails the other day. I have the recipe here and I'm going to share. You can also decide to use your vegetable stock, beef stock, or chicken stock. It's important to warm up your stock and wash your rice and add it in. Mix everything together. And because we washed our rice, we are not going to be using any additional water because we want our rice singled out. We do not want it to be mushy at all. Okay, so cover it and allow it to cook for the next 20 to 25 minutes and you have it. It is simply amazing. Okay, do not worry, it will cook perfectly with the heat. So it has cooked perfectly just the way we want it to be, singled out and very nice. We're going to put it on the tray and allow it to cool down. This helps the fried rice not to go bad, and for the best results you can cook this overnight. All right, so while waiting for the rice to cool down, it's best for us to prep everything up. I'll begin by prepping my sauces. So I added 2 tablespoons of the fish sauce, 2 tablespoons of the dark soy sauce, and 1.5 tablespoons of the oyster sauce. I really like to keep a very simple space when I'm cooking. It really creates space. So once I'm done, I'll put all the bottles back to the fridge. Okay, so I'm going to also prep my egg and season all my proteins as well. So to season the eggs, I'll add some garlic granules and some curry powder, whisk it and just put it aside. So now let's season our proteins. Let's begin with the pork. I'll add about half tablespoon of garlic granules, a tablespoonful of the sauces mix, and all-purpose seasoning. Mix everything together and set it aside. So then goes my boneless chicken and my shrimp as well. I'll list each and every ingredient used on the screens. Now we are done with all our prepping, so let's put everything together now. I'll begin by frying my shrimp. So we're going to fry this for about 5 minutes or until the shrimp turns beautifully pink. Okay, and once we're done, we're going to take it out and then we'll proceed by frying our pork belly and the boneless chicken. Each and every one is going to take about 5 to 7 minutes ish. So today the special shout out goes to Elom Bansa. Thank you so much, sis, for your incredible support. I truly appreciate your support and I'm so honored to have you on this platform. Okay, thank you and God bless you. Let's go ahead and also scramble our eggs. This is going to be the last but one step, very close to the end. Okay, we're going to scramble it until it is that fluffy like this. Going to set it aside, clean the pot, and then go ahead and stir fry all our vegetables. Just throw all of them in just like so. Okay, no formula here. All right. The only vegetables we're going to save it for later will be our green beans and our spring onions. All right, other than that, just throw everything you got in. Okay, so go ahead and mix everything nicely like this and season it. I'm going to first season it with some garlic granules and all-purpose seasoning. Mix everything together as well, and this part is really important. It gives the veggies extra flavor. We're going to apply some heat to this by grating some fresh ginger. The additional ginger here is the showstopper, especially if you love some heat. Do not omit it. Okay, so we're going in with 2 tablespoons of our sauce mix, and finally go in with our final vegetable, which is the green beans. Mix everything together and allow it to simmer for a minute or two. Once you're done with that, set it aside and we will go to the next step. All right, look how beautiful these look. Absolutely gorgeous. The final step for this fried rice is where we're going at. In the same pot, we're going to add a little bit of olive oil and then go in with our perfectly cooked, singled out jasmine rice. See that fluffiness? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So we are going to season the rice again with some grated ginger. Listen, don't omit this part. If you omit it, I'm going to be really sad, because it gives it extra flavor. And we're going in with about 3 or 4 tablespoons of our sauce mix, depending on how dark you want it. Okay, mix everything up, and once you're done, listen, for about 3 minutes of stirring this up, you're almost there. All you have to do is add all your proteins and the vegetables, and your fried rice should be done. So good, fam. So good. This is quite a showstopper right now. You will make everyone talk about this fried rice. They are going to change your name to the fried rice queen once you make this. It's absolutely delicious. So please make sure you stir everything, make sure everything is well incorporated, and we are going to add our last but one ingredient, which is the scrambled egg, which is the bomb as well. Mix everything well. This is solid deliciousness. Oh my god, my mouth is watering. We're going in with the very last ingredient, which happens to be spring onions. Please, if you have it in the fridge, add more, as many as you can. Okay, this is gorgeousness. This is happiness. This is pure joy. This is truly incredible taste I've ever made. Yes, it's absolutely delicious. So right now, all that you have to do is allow it to simmer for about a minute, and it's all set to be served. Go ahead and plate it, and you are going to put it on this holiday table, and everyone, I mean everyone, is going to love this fried rice recipe. It is absolutely gorgeous and stunning. One thing about this fried rice is it's highly addictive. You can never stop eating this, okay? So while plating it, please do not forget some of your shito. Oh my goodness, that black sauce, that famous Ghanaian black sauce goes so well with this. So do not forget it, all right? I have the recipe here and I'm going to link it here. Of course, with some Ghana salad or coleslaw would be a perfect match. And I will be linking every single thing below in the description box, okay? So please do well to check it out. Fried rice recipe is about to take your taste buds to the very next level. Please have a little date with me as we go on this amazing fried rice journey. It is just going to be awesome. Let's do this together, fam. This is going to be assorted indeed. I have here for the proteins some chicken breast, chicken sausages, some shrimps, my leftover cooked rice that I also cooked with some soy sauce. I left it overnight, and all my veggies, okay? I'll be listing them all in the description box. So I start off by prepping all my proteins. Here I use some shrimps, chicken breast, chicken sausage, and some eggs. But please feel free to use whatever proteins that you prefer in your fried rice. I will go ahead and season my chicken breast with some chicken seasoning, and also season the shrimp with some Maggi shrimp powder, and of course some garlic. It gives it extra taste to it, okay? I will then set it aside and go ahead and chop all my vegetables. Now there was a lot of vegetables that I used here, so you got the keys, okay? The ball is in your court. You use the vegetables that you love. So here I use the green, red, yellow, and orange bell peppers, and I also use some carrot. I use some French beans, spring onions, and I also love to add cabbage in this fried rice recipe, as it adds a lot of crunchiness in this. And also I grated some fresh ginger as well. I grated the carrot as well instead of chopping it, and it was amazing, okay? So all the choppables has been done, and we are going straight to the preparation of our fried rice. It's a quick one, okay? So in my work pan, I add about a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil and add in my chicken breast, and I will fry this for about 5 to 7 minutes until it loses that pinkish color. And yeah, you know that it is cooked once everything is brown. So once that is done, I'll set it aside and go through the same process with my shrimps as well. Note, all these were seasoned before, so you just want to make sure you don't add extra salt to it, okay? About 5 minutes, I go ahead and add a tablespoon of oyster sauce. I do not like it too much. That is why I even added to the this at this stage so that it just cooked through before I add my rice. At this point is a good time for me to also add my chicken sausage so that it also grabs a little bit of the seasoning going on here. And here is the time I add my cabbage and the carrot. Crunch of the cabbage here, it means a lot to this recipe, so please do not omit the cabbage, okay? Just only if you do not like cabbage, okay? But if you like it, please add it. It's going to add lots of crunchiness to your fried rice. I save a little bit for even later use because I want it more crunchy. So now it's time for me to add my rice, and this rice is, yes, leftover rice that we used for dinner a couple of days ago for dinner, and I use a little bit of soy sauce when cooking it, and I thought it was just the perfect time for me to use it in this fried rice recipe. And I will testify that leftover rice for fried rice are actually the best. It was so good. So once everything goes in, slowly stir it until everything has been blended well together. If that, you add your fresh grated ginger. That gives it extra hot cake, and it makes the fried rice exceptional. Wow, amazing combo. So once everything is done, I'll go in with my proteins and make sure everything has been mixed well too. Mix everything together and then go in with about a tablespoon of my dark soy sauce. Yes, when you're going to buy soy sauce in the market, there are two types of it. There is the normal one and a very dark one. I always love to choose the dark one because you don't end up adding a lot to it for you to achieve that straight like, fried rice color. Just a little bit changes the color and it goes a long way. I'll go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of my Maggi seasoning. This is the liquid one and it's amazing for fried rice recipe. And after, I'll just stir everything up till all the seasoning gets to know each other better. Okay, we're about to wrap up. Okay, oh, I know you're enjoying it. It is absolutely such a delight to watch, right? So I go in with my last but not the least spring onions and the leftover cabbage for extra crunch, and that is it. Our fried rice is done, family. Done with no pressure at all, super easy and just so tasty. Better than the ones that we sell on the street for sure. So there you have it, family. This is the best Ghanaian assorted fried rice that you could ever make. It is simply delicious and it's also really quick to make. Okay, even better than the street ones. So please, family, I hope you try your hands on, especially when you have that jasmine rice, leftover rice in your fridge. Do try your hands on and you're definitely not going to regret it at all. Thank you so much for your continued love for this channel. I am super thankful always to you, family. This fried rice happens to be one of my best fried rice that I've ever made, especially with that touch of homemade coleslaw. Fam, it was heaven. So delicious. And also my homemade carrots and orange squash just to push everything down. Just the best dinner that we had. Hubby was so in love with this, and of course to pair a bit of Lovystouch special shito. Hey, it was so good. Thank you so much for coming back. So today on the menu, fam, we have this one pot fried rice recipe that is going to be very, very hard for anyone to resist. It is so delicious, but the most fun part is so easy to make. So please be sure to stay tuned while we make this together, because it has to be present on that holiday spread. For all kinds of occasion, this is a win-win. Here I have 1 kilo of jasmine rice. You can use basmati rice or long grain rice, whatever rice that you prefer, please use that. And I have here some chicken and turkey mixed together, and I have a teaspoon of garlic paste, tablespoon of ginger paste, and this is my all natural homemade seasoning. I have the link here. I will link it right here for you. I have a tablespoon of turmeric powder, 2 tablespoons of curry powder, some coconut oil, and I have lots of vegetables that I've diced. I'll list each and every one down below in the description box. They make the dish super beautiful. So lovely. We have the salt to taste, and of course there will be some seasoning for the fried rice, which I will show you later. Now time for our bed to get marinated. I'm using my all natural spice blend and my ginger and garlic blend and some curry and salt. That is all, and it's very important that you marinate it well, because we're going to use the juices that is going to come out of this to basically cook our rice. That is what makes this rice super special. Be sure to really mix well and make the spices feel this bird. Let them know that yes, they are there for them. Now that the bird has been marinated very well, I'll go ahead and use my work pan. Yes, we're going to use our work pan because it makes everything so easy. And all the bird goes in right now, and I'll add a bit of chopped onions. Family, you better believe that this turkey and chicken has their own amount of juices, and it's incredible. The only water that I used was about 3 tablespoons of it. I just rinsed the bowl off, and better believe they are producing their own juices like crazy. You can see that for yourself. You just have to always put it on a low medium heat and allow it to slowly release their own juices. About 20 minutes into it, you will begin to see signs and wonders. Please do not add any more water, because this is what you will need to make your fried rice extraordinary. Everyone who eats this fried rice is going to be like, this is different. And there you have it. For about 25 minutes now, they have beautifully released their own juices, and that is what we were looking for. And they have also been cooked to perfection. I'll now go ahead and take them out and allow it to cool down completely, and I will be air frying this the most healthiest way we should find. Now just have a look at that. It looks super tender and so delicious, and the aroma, my goodness, so amazing. Oh, it's so good. So right now, this is the stock that we have been looking for all this while. Okay, this is the magic. So for us to get the rice popping in color, I also go ahead and add a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and while I want that to boil for about 2 minutes, I'll then take that opportunity to wash my rice. Practice is very important for you to get that fluffy and singled out rice, just like the results that you will see on your screens very soon. So clear water like this, it certainly means that the rice is ready to join the stock. That beautiful stock. Now look at that. It smells so amazing. It looks even better, and trust me, it tastes so good. So we put everything together, give it a mix, and here too it is important not to add any water at all. This stock right here is going to do all the wonders that you need. It is going to cook the rice to perfection. Now I'll add my coconut oil. I just used 1 tablespoon. Use vegetable cooking oil or any type of oil that is available, okay? It will work. And I'll also add a teaspoon of soy sauce, a teaspoon of my Maggi seasoning. I'll add a teaspoon of thick oyster sauce as well. Please be mindful of the amount of seasoning that you'll be using, because too much of it is going to totally ruin the taste of your rice. As you already know, we cook this rice with just the stock from the chicken and the turkey, okay? So you just have to be very careful with that, okay? So right now I'll just go ahead and add just this amount of water. Is just about 4 tablespoons. That is all that I will add, and then cover it. Allow all the water that is in the rice to evaporate, and once that is done, I'll go ahead and give it a stir. This is the time that I will introduce all the vegetables. For the vegetables, please do not limit yourself. You can use any vegetables of choice. These are the ones that I love, and they look absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? So right now I'll go ahead and add everything and give it a good stir. So as you know, the vegetables also contain some amount of water, so I'll not go ahead and add any water here at all. I'll just allow everything to cook well together, okay? And for the sake of the veggies, I'll also add a teaspoon of the Maggi seasoning. That is all. So everything has been well combined. I will drop the heat of the rice by covering it with, I normally use baking paper, but I did not have any in the house. Always have some baking paper in the house, but this was very random. It was shocking to me. So I just used my kitchen napkin, and yes, it worked very well. This is what my grandma normally used. So yes, I remembered and I used it. Worked perfect. Just 12 minutes later, it's looking amazing, but I felt like it needed extra 5 minutes for it to get really done. So I went ahead and stir it, making sure that it's not burned in the bottom, and cover it once again for an extra 5 minutes. Air fry the chicken and the turkey. I know it's a 1-pot dish, but I really wanted my golden caramelized turkey. That is why I did not add everything in the rice. Other than that, it's just perfect, super delicious, and 5 minutes later, woohoo, our 1-pot fried rice is ready. That is left is for us to dish it out and put it on our table. We're going to spread it out and enjoy. Just look at that rice. Love this fried rice recipe because it's so simple to make. And one important thing, if you've noticed that it is not screaming oil. It looks super healthy, and my most favorite part is the canzo that comes with it. Who would not love this? There you have, family. We paired it with our Ghana salad and some shito to go with it. Such a perfect combo. I have recipes of each of them, and I'll link it right here and down below in the description box as well. Thank you so very much, family, for watching right to the end. Please be sure to give me a like. It really helps the channel to grow. And if this is your first time here, hello. My name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again. And as always, know that you're so beautiful just the way you are. I will see you in my next one. Have a blessed day.